Hi there, my name is Jeff Sackman. I founded the website GMAThacks.com, and today I want to walk you through an overlapping sets problem. What we're going to work from today is the official guide for GMAT review, the 12th edition. If you don't have this book, get this book. It's the best practice you can find for the GMAT. So this is where you should be working from. The problem I want to work on today is number 6 in the diagnostic test. You can find it on page 21. And let's get started. Just to read the question, and I'll intersperse a couple things throughout, just to give you an idea of what I'll be thinking, what you should be thinking when you're reading the question on the first try. A marketing firm determined that of 200 households surveyed, 80 used neither brand A nor brand B soap. Now, the sentence keeps going, but I want to stop here. Neither brand A nor brand B says one thing to me. It says overlapping sets. To some of you, you're going to think Venn diagram. That's not what we're going to do today. We're going to do something called a table for an overlapping sets question. It'll look something like this. Notice this is very easy to draw. It's always going to be the same format. We have 3 vertical lines, 3 horizontal lines, and what we put in the left column and the top row is always going to be the same. So notice that we have 2 categories in which we're putting each one of the 200 households. We have brand A soap or not brand A soap, brand B soap and not brand B soap. Every household either uses brand A soap or not, and either uses brand B soap or not. So on the top, we'll put brand A, not brand A, brand B, and not brand B. So note that in these 2 columns, everyone's represented. Every single household either uses brand A or doesn't use brand A. Same thing with brand B. Either they use it or they don't. It's that simple. Now the great thing about the table is that there's a lot of little easy equations built in. So everything sums down and everything sums across. We can call this right here the total and this the total. So everyone who uses brand B here and here sums across to everyone who uses brand B. We're going to see that in action in just a second. So now that we have the framework built up for this question, we can start entering the information we find. Notice that we haven't even read the entire question yet, and we know pretty much what's going to happen. So, 200 households surveyed. That's our total. That number goes down in the lower right-hand corner. That's the total of the total. Everybody who's anybody in this problem. Next, 80 use neither brand A nor brand B. So not A and not B intersect right here. This is always going to be the neither area. So we're going to jot down an 80 here. Next up, 80 used only brand A. So those are people who use brand A but don't use brand B. And then we learned for every household that used both brands of soap, 3 used only brand B soap. This is tricky. This is trickier than your average overlapping sets question. So what we're going to do is we're going to use one technique of mine, which is just to name and conquer every variable we see. If you don't have a number for a variable, give it a name. You're going to be able to incorporate it on the page, and you'll be able to relate other quantities to that. So in this case, every household that used both brands of soap, let's call that B. Lowercase b. This might be a little confusing, but B in this case stands for both. So B, we don't know how many households use both brands, but we're naming it. Next, for everyone that used both brands of soap, 3 used only brand B. Only brand B goes right here, B and not A. So we know that's 3 times as many, so instead of B, we write 3B. What we might also do is circle the B, since if we keep reading the question, how many of the 200 households surveyed used both brands of soap? That's what we're looking for. That's the question that we're trying to answer. So now we've got all the information we have, let's put it to good use. Remember I said that everything totals across and totals down. So if we total across, 60 plus 80, 140 total households that don't use brand B. B plus 3B, that's 4B. That's 4B total households that do use brand B. And now remember we can total down as well. So 4B plus 140 equals 200. That's an easy algebra equation. We can solve that in just a few seconds. Subtract 140 from both sides. 4b equals 60. Divide both sides by 4. B equals 15. Note up here, we circled B for a reason. That's because B is what we're looking for. We figured out B equals 15, and that's our answer. It's choice A. So that's question number 6 from the diagnostic part of the official guide for GMAT 12th edition. For more information on the website, for other services that I provide on the site, check out www.gmat.com.